Hey guys, this is Karthikeya Kantwal from Apex Finserv and I'm back with a daily dose of charge for tomorrow's trading session. First of all, I'm sorry for taking a break and last 2 days there have been no versus videos. Also, the Elliott Wave series is still pending, but I have had a lot of things on my plate and I, to be honest, frankly couldn't manage the time. But I hope to be back on track from the coming week onward. So let's see how that goes. Now, without wasting much time, moving on to what's new for tomorrow. The equity side first. We have a trade on HCL Tech where we're going to go for a short because it has recently had a strong breakdown of a support level at 930. It also acts as a supply zone henceforth. So we're going to go for a short at 930, stop loss at 940. Ideal targets 1% on the downside. Moving on to the second trade is Axis Bank, where contrary to public sentiments right now, we're going to go for a long at 712, 710 levels because it is a long with a support that has been long withheld. It still has been acting as a strong demand zone, and it is yet to interact with that level even after the strong down move that it has seen. Stop loss going at 700. Ideal targets 1% on the upside. The third trade on Cipla, where the logic is similar to HCL, where we have had a strong breakdown and confirmed role reversal of a big support at 800, also a psychological resistance from this point onwards. Stop loss going at 811. Ideal targets 1% on the downside. Moving on to the fourth trade is M&M. Similar to Axis Bank, we have a strong support at 200. It's also a big round number, so it's going to act as a strong psychological support as well. Also, M&M Fin has taken a really long time to break this level of 200, all the way from January, and then it finally broke in February. It's almost about a month or a bit more than a month actually. So I believe that that level is still going to be withheld. Stop loss being placed at 197, ideal targets 1% on the upside. Moving on to the final equity trade that we have is on ACC, where similar to HCL Tech and Cipla, we have a strong support level at 1750 which has been broken. Role reversal is yet to be confirmed, but that is what we are betting on. Conversely, we could have also gone for a long at 1700, but keeping in mind the recent downfall which has eradicated the entire up move, I don't really think that's the safe way to go. So we're going to go for a short at 1750. Stop loss at 1770. Idle targets 1% on the downside. Now, quickly coming on to the indices for tomorrow's trading session. Thursday was a shallow, or should I say, range bound expiry. It wasn't really fun for most people, and we had that stupid exchange issue as well the day prior to that. Friday was where we saw some, you can say, action or a trending trading session where people could have made money, and I hope, I hope the guys who are watching this did actually end up making some money. Now for tomorrow, what we have is a critical zone at about 14600. Above that, you can safely go for longs till 14675, 14700. However, if that level is not sustained, you can go for shorts till on a pullback, of course, till 14500 or even 14400. On the downside, we have support on the charts only at 14300, but nothing really significant closer to the current market price. When I talk about the option chain for Nifty, I have a resistance at 14600 with 1 million added contracts, significant at 14700 with 1.1 million added contracts. Support comes in close at 14500 with 580,000 added contracts, significant at 14300 matching with the charts with 632,000 added contracts. The key thing to note, however, from the option chain is the PCR of volume, which is an aggressively bearish 1.10. So I do expect a bearish to neutral day tomorrow. I am not really expecting much on the bullish side, unless of course we have a positive opening above 14600 or close to 14600. If that is sustained, I can see us touch 14700 as a pullback for tomorrow. Now, when I talk about the second index, Bank Nifty, on the charts you have a clear, well-defined range of you can say about 300 odd points from 35 to 100 on the upside till about 34,800 on the downside. So make it 400 odd points. Outside of that range, you can go for healthy longs targeting 35,800. Under that, you can go for healthy shorts targeting 34,300. So either way, it's about a 350 to 400 points or 1% at least a straight move in a directional manner. So Bank Nifty, I'll only prefer to trade outside of this range and not inside it. When I talk about the option chain, I have 35,000 as immediate resistance with 390,000 added contracts, significant at 35,500 with 434,000 added contracts. Support comes in at 34,500 with 93,000 added contracts, significant at 34,000 with 234,000 added contracts. When I talk about the PCR of volume, that comes in at 1.19, which is again aggressively bearish, just as Nifty was. So here do I expect a neutral to bearish day tomorrow. Now this is it for tomorrow's trading session, guys. These are all the charts that I had to share with you. If you like the content, be sure to support the channel by commenting something nice, leaving a like on the video, subscribing to the channel and pressing that bell notification icon as well. Also check out our Telegram channel at the rate Apex Windsor. I post everything there before the market opens. I hope you have a wonderful green start of the fresh trading week tomorrow. Thank you so much for watching. Have a good night. Bye.